Where's the camera? Here. Hi, it's me. I'm here to report about NAT. I've not looked at the stock market for the last week, so I'm not trying to say anything. But stick with me, maybe I'll give an update report. I heard it's about $5. $5? NAT is $5, guys! Jeez, it's only less than a week. So stick with me, and let me explain to you what has happened. Welcome back to my channel, Family Investment, and today I'm going to give you an update about NAT stock, who's hovering about $5 just now. Huge drop, and it seems to be not stopping. And the reason for this video is just to share information and updates. The updates so far, what would I do if I want to de-risk my NAT portfolio? So I'm here to discuss this. And the other reason is because there's lots of people requesting for this video, and it's not easy to find information on Google because NAT is not the most popular stock, most trended stock, but not most popular for information. So firstly, I'm going to give you 4 updates. Firstly, the first one is, why did NAT fall? NAT is falling because of the oil price going up. So WTI is at 25, crude oil is about $30 just now. It's gone up because the upcoming June future looks possible that we might be not going in so much oversupply because potentially of the lockdown coming in east, things are moving again. Germany has announced that the football might start again, logistics might move again, and a potential Carnival cruise was thinking of setting sail in August. So all this positive news is causing a bit of rift to move the oil price up. Hence, NAT is coming down for some bizarre reason, which I'll explain next. For the oil price going up, think about it. The likes of Shell, BP, Total are still not making money. Shell's lifting cost, they need to make profit. The break-even margin is between 35 to 40. BP is $35. Total is $32 to $35 on average. So they're still making loss regardless. The only people which might benefit at oil at 30, live at 30, would be the guys Shell, American Shell oil. So they've closed, some of the Shell fields have closed for a period, but if they can restart it when it's at 30, breaking even and even potentially making money, they might be making money. So that's why people are trying to push it up. But think about it. When oil crashed back in April 23rd, 20th, it's because of the May future contract. May future, and we are in May. So all the tankers that's been filled up by NAT, DHT, company TK, they're all filling up May futures oil. They're storing May futures oil now. So they're storing oil which is almost virtually free back then. I don't see the period, the significance of oil. You know, tankers do not chase the price of oil. Tankers chase on the business of people storing oil. And yes, there's another article that shows that we were still in oversupply. We are still looking for storage. It's not stopping. We're going to wait for the June contract and see how much storage capacity we have, and that will fluctuate the share price of oil again. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but around about the 20th of May, you should see the contracts for June expiring, future June's expiring, and that's when you see how much oversupply we'll be getting around the world. Okay. And the second part for the news is DHT, another company. DHT has announced they've declared their earnings, I think yesterday. Earnings declared. There's an article link, a 4-page document. You can check it out on the link below. So DHT, apparently they've beat their 2019 Q1 quarter, 132 million, and now they beat it by 211 million. It's almost double. It's only for Q1, and they specifically said that the earnings they made is not even capturing, you know, all this cheap April, May oil. They've not even captured the coronavirus cheap oil yet, and that's for Q3 for you to see. So that's what I mentioned in the last video. We're not going to see much until the Q3 earnings, because the earnings that we see now will only be the Q1, January, February, March, before the real coronavirus, before the oversupply demand that comes in. So we'll see that in Q3. So I know that we're going to have NAT delivering their news soon in May, but you know, it's going to be similar. You're not going to see a huge shoot up. So, but the good news is the third point I'm going to make is the dividends. So NAT has declared the dividend of 14 cents. 14 cents. So what's 14 cents? 14 cents in one quarter in Q2 alone. Do you know in 2019, the whole 4 quarters they paid out in combination were only 10 cents. And they're paying 14 cents. One quarter they're paying more than what they paid last year. It shows the health and the cash flow of the company. So just another word to say they're healthy. And number 4, a really good clip that I got from CNBC International. I never found this clip. It was found by one of the viewers on my channel, Kasim. Thank you very much. And he shared this video. So I'm going to show 10 seconds of the clip on this video and let you see.
Than where supply is throughout the second quarter on average. And so that tells us that there's going to be probably somewhere up to as much as 800 million barrels of storage that's going to go on tankers this quarter. And we're at 250 at this point. And so we're going to be taking a lot of capacity out of the market, and we're at 10% today, and we're expecting that to get to 25% by the end of the quarter.
Okay, so 10 seconds, link below if you want to watch the whole video. So basically this oil trade, this professional oil trade, is just explaining the few key points I would like to highlight here. So he was expecting Q2 alone, storage tankers will be storing oil for up to 800 million barrels of oil. And now as it stands, where he reported about 24 hours ago, we're only sitting about 250 million barrels of oil. He's forecasting about 800 million barrels for that quarter, this quarter, Q2 to Q3 alone. And the other thing, he was saying that contracts are changing as well, from 6 months to 12 months. Remember the CEO was saying that he's got 6 months contract, 70,000 a day. And people are extending it to 12 months. If you check the futures for oil up to November, December, oil is still hovering about between $25 to $30. Up to December, because of this oversupply issues, which benefits tankers. Okay? So he was also saying, this oil trader specified, I heard this, I have to repeat it 5 times, $90,000 a day for a Swiss Max equivalent tanker, NAT. If you filled it up, the cost of filling up for 12 months to stretch this contract out, it will only cost $2.50 a barrel. So if I was a really rich oil trader, bought lots of oil really cheap or almost free, put it in a Swiss Max tanker, $90,000 for 12 months is only going to cost me $2.50. And if I can sell it for $50, hey, ka-ching. That's what he said exactly. I've not done the maths, but this is what he said. I had to repeat it many times just to make sure that he's correct before I deliver this to you. So this is me giving you the 4 news update on what's happened. De-risking your NAT. The reason why I created the third part is quite a concern, because when I read the comments that people leave behind, people are nice to share what they've bought, and they're really stressed. I can read some people are really stressed out, and I do read every comment from my last 2 videos. You know, I do care about my viewers, really care about my viewers. I do. There's some nasty ones as well, but it just makes me laugh. Anyway, but the good viewers, the good comments, people are getting stressed out. It's not good for the heart. You know, for me, it drops, it doesn't matter because I know my risk. I've prepared for the 100% loss, but some people cannot lose that money. Some people have invested hard savings, money that's hard, that you can save, very hard to save money, invest in a company, and it starts going down, not because of the company's performance, but because of short sellers. People who make quick buck. So if you cannot handle, going in the future, we are still going to go through a lot of volatility in NAT or DHT or TK, a lot of volatility. So you have to prepare for that. If it goes to 3, it goes to 3. There's nothing you can do. But I'm here to explain how you can de-risk and what options I can give you to share with you to de-risk your portfolio. So to de-risk, there's a method which I use every time. It's called risk transfer, meaning take the loss and go elsewhere. If you cannot handle the volatility, it's not good for your heart, you can't sleep at night, it's a problem. Maybe you shouldn't be owning DHT or NAT. So what you can do is reduce your risk. So my option here is, you can, if you sell your NAT, let's say half the holdings of all the NAT, let's say if you already lost 30, 35, 40%, you still can save this. Invest all of this money into the likes of Shell, BP, Total, or Chevron. Because oil is down just now, still down. There's still a potential 35 to 40% rise for the likes of especially Total and Chevron, which had a really good quarter, really good liability reduction. So these two companies are going to be steady for the future when oil hits 50 again. So if you're losing up to 40%, so maybe you should de-risk and transfer. And then along the lines, you can earn dividends as well. And it seems that cash flow are healthy. And the likes of BP and Shell, a bit of a high risk player because they got bigger debt in place. And they're not as efficient as the other two ones earlier, Total and Chevron, which I mentioned. Potentially might have 35-40% if they start paying, a better dividend in future to show that they have controlled their debt a lot better. So they might have a slightly upside, but obviously slightly higher risk. So this is the option presented to you. So if you do want to hold NAT, then de-risk it, transfer it to another oil company. End of the day, you're still playing within the same sector, but a bit more stability. You don't get too much short sellers within that areas or the four major operators. So hopefully that will help you. And this is one of the key reasons why I produced this video to you for all of you guys. So how about me? What's am I going to do? So as you can see, I've in fact bought more NAT. Yesterday, I was going to the shops while waiting in the car. I bought another 500 NAT stocks at $5. Around about $5. No, sorry, at $5.40. So I bought more NAT. I shouldn't be buying more. I should just keep my portfolio diversified, not to go too heavy in oil. So I need to tell myself every day other avenues for growth. So that's me. I'm still gonna stick to my $12. If it comes to $12, good dividends before I sell it off, and I'll see the situation then if I want to hold it up to 15. So that's me on NAT. That's my update. I hope the next update will be NAT doing the earnings and give you guys a bit more update. But for now, I think it's still gonna be volatile. It's no point trying to check the data trend. The volume is really low. It's just the volume for trading short sellers are really low, and it's still causing this drift down. It's only so much you can control. Okay, so I hope you enjoy and like this video, and leave a comment below. I'll try to respond because there are more viewers, there are more comments now, and it's taking me quite a while to respond to each individual comment of you guys. So have a good day, and yeah, go NAT, still believe. To all the people who #still believe, appreciate it very much. So see ya, bye.